Welcome fellow gamers, Freddy here. Firstly, I want to inform you that I will be leaving the next 5 days, so I've made some videos for you guys to upload them and release them to you in a couple of days, so there won't be a lot of activity from my part the following days. Now today guys, we're gonna talk about the L85A2, the 800 RPM assault rifle that you get with the assignment on the China Rising DLC. Now in order to unlock this weapon, if you haven't already, it's pretty easy. You need to get 3 assault ribbons, which is actually 18 kills, get a kill with the 40mm grenade, which is the grenade launcher, and get a kill with a defib, which is fairly easy. You need to charge up your defibs for a couple of seconds and it will one-shot everybody you hit. In Battlefield 3, the L85A2 had 650 RPM, but now in Battlefield 4 has 800 RPM. I really don't know why. I checked Wikipedia and the actual L85A2 can go up to 775. Now I know that everybody is playing the China Rising DLC right now, and most of you are using either Engineer, Recon or maybe Support, so everybody is definitely not using the Assault class, and people are overlooking the power of the L85 right now. In Battlefield 4 there's literally no 800 RPM rifle, automatic rifle, except from the M16A4, which is burst, and burst mode for Battlefield is not so good, so people are overlooking the M16A4 too. The L85A2 reminds me a little bit of the F2000 in Battlefield 3, aside from the fact that it's actually better. The F2000 had a accuracy problem, the bullet spread was horrible, and it had a lot of horizontal recoil, muzzle drift as they wanna say it, so it made it really useless in medium to long ranges. Where the L85, in the other hand, it's pretty amazing in long range. If you guys don't know, you should check it out. It doesn't have a lot of first bullet recoil, even though it has a lot of vertical recoil because it's a high RPM weapon, but it doesn't have a first bullet recoil so much, so it's actually usable for double shots in long range, and it doesn't drift horizontally, so that makes it even better than the F2000 in Battlefield 3. The accuracy, the bullet spread is actually normal, like all the assault rifles. So this assault rifle is getting overlooked right now guys, and in my opinion, I've checked it out, you can see the gameplays too, is the multi-kill king right now. It's really aggressive. I know that it runs through bullets like crazy, it's a high RPM weapon. I'm using a lot of the Ace-23 and the M416. Even though the RPM difference is not a lot, you can understand the difference that it runs through bullets. There's some clips in the gameplay that you can see how easy it is to get a double kill or a triple kill with this thing. But be careful, if you spray a lot you might lose your target, the bullet spread might increase a lot and you might not kill the target even if he's like a little bit further away from you. Now the attachment combination for this one obviously is a red dot sight. Which one you actually want to use guys? I've been seeing a lot of people using the HD33, the holographic, the Cobra sight. I personally love the Coyote sight, but sometimes it's really hard to unlock it because it's a battle pack unlock. So if you're lucky, you can use the Coyote, especially in a dark map like Operation Locker and Gailin picks around the Charlie flag. I don't recommend putting a vertical grip on it. You should use the laser sight though, because it's a close quarters combat weapon and you need to have good hipfire accuracy. As another barrel attachment, I wouldn't recommend an angled grip too, because you're not gonna be sniping anybody, so what's the point having lower first bullet recoil? So obviously for this one you're gonna choose the stab grip or the folding grip, which is basically the same as we all know. Now the barrel attachment, don't even think about putting a heavy barrel. You can use the muzzle brake and not the compensator because it doesn't drift a lot, so there's no point. If you're gonna reduce the recoil, you can put the muzzle brake, or if you're gonna be aggressive, you can slap on the suppressor, of course. And this is, in my opinion, the best aggressive combination for this one: stab grip, suppressor and laser sight. I'm sure right now some of you are thinking what the fuck Freddy is talking about, but if you guys check out the weapon and try it out in small maps like Siege of Shanghai Domination or Team Deathmatch, Operation Locker, Gailin Peaks and all the urban maps, you won't forget what I'm talking about. You should use this weapon when you are attacking in urban maps, in Rush and not Conquest obviously, or Domination or TDM, depends on what you wanna play. Remember to have the offensive perk on you because you need those extra 2 magazines the offensive perk provides. To tell you the truth, at the start I thought that this weapon was gonna suck, but apparently it's pretty amazing. I don't know what other weapons DICE is gonna release in the DLCs, assault rifles is gonna release in the DLCs, but right now I'm naming this setup, the L85A2 with the stab grip, the suppressor and the laser sight, the best, most versatile, aggressive, stealthy setup. I know that there are other high RPM weapons that are aggressive too, like the AK, the FAMAS, the MTAR, the ACWR, the MP7, the P90 and some others. But the L85 has something special, man, that makes it absolutely amazing. Reminds me again of the F2000 Buffalo 3, but actually better. It doesn't have muzzle drift, and DICE has a rule for high RPM weapons. In order to make them inaccurate long range, they add muzzle drift. If you check out all the high RPM weapons, the FAMAS, the AK, the A91, the ACWR, all of them have muzzle drift. The L85 has 800 RPM, which is a lot, man. Has low first bullet recoil, which makes it ideal for longs and medium kills. And it recoils only upwards, it doesn't have muzzle drift. And this is something you can actually consume if you're using a mouse, and if you're using a controller you can point your right thumbstick while shooting a little bit downwards and it's no recoil. The same thing you can do with the MTAR, but it's in the carbine section. I'm gonna make a video about the MTAR another time though. So that was about it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And as always, stay boss. I'm out.